Record. All right, we are very welcome again to this another wonderful meeting, and I hope we have a good time together. We have barely about 40 to 45 minutes if Zoom permits us. I'm using the free version, so we are already 5 participants at hand. So while waiting for others to join us, we will go straight to the point. Now, like I notified us in the group, I said we have to talk briefly on 3 things as time permits us. That's the explanation of the help wanted from the blog posted by admin, benefits of the help wanted to us as merchants and as users. Please, if you are not allowed to speak, just mute yourself, please. Right. Thank you very much. Okay. Then the last, we have a way forward for us to, the way forward for TBC, for us to be like other places like Douala. We have Nigeria and Philippines. These are places where TBC is already making a name. It's already making a name. Now, briefly, TBC is a private community, a private cryptocurrency and a community-based cryptocurrency, and largely its value is affected by membership. So as people join the platform, the membership affects the value. So as time goes on, we'll be catching 1 or 2 things. Now we'll start with the explanation of the help wanted. I'll begin by sharing my screen. Okay. Are we seeing? If we are seeing a screen, we can indicate by waving the hand. All right. Okay. Now, if we are allowed to respond, you can put your mic on and respond. Is everyone seeing the screen, please?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we'll move to the help wanted. Okay. This is the latest post and which is trending now in the TBC community. Now, many are asking themselves, especially merchants, they're asking themselves, how are they to empower themselves if they are accepting clients who pay in Kringles? Now, admin has now simplified everything. This issue was since integrated into the platform, but he has now thrown more light to how this new innovation can help grow the community. Now, he posted this on the 3rd of October. It's known as a help wanted. Now, he wrote here job description. So this is now more like a job. If we look at it that way, because if we see it as a job, we know that it's an income generating something. So he wrote here that job description, pass out 10 digital gifts, each worth thousands of dollars a month within a global distribution campaign. No experience required, start immediately. Flexible hours, full training and support provided. Lawful in all countries, rapid and advancement opportunities, and much more. Okay, now job duties. Register 2 gift receivers a week out of a prospecting spot free of charge.
Zoom meeting.
Fully demonstrate, please try and meet yourself there. Okay. Fully.
Yeah, please spoil.
Yeah, please try and meet yourself there if you're not. Okay. Fully demonstrate how to use this digital gift or either a computer or a smartphone, both of them, to see that they get the full benefits of this online application, attend and participate in training sessions like we are now. We are in a training session. Okay, now the first month, I'll just try to go to then I explain. The first month they wrote here that you earn $125. Second month you earn $250. Third month $375, and so on and so forth. Then if we are opportune to extract this picture, because it's like a picture, if we are opportune to extract it, we can print it out and give it to our prospect to fill their contact here so that we can begin working with them. This is what this means. Okay. Muted there. Okay, great. Now, this is what this platform means. With us sharing this this information to either prospects or already existing TBCians, it means that one, recently admin has just added to every active member to be given 10 admin credits every month, a total of 10 credits. Now we have some. Yeah. Okay. Now this means that when you prospect someone and your account is active, what it means by your account being active is either you are registered using the admin credit or you have just recently paid for your back office fee. Okay. If you have just recently paid for your back office fee or your account is already active, it means you fall under the category of those who are to receive 10 admin credits. That's 2 given every week. If you succeed to use your 2 in a week, you may be opportune to be given another 2 that same week. But know that in total, in a 30-day rule, you have 10 admin credits. Now, this is how this help wanted comes in at this stage. When you are registering the new prospects, it is written here free of charge. They are registered free of charge, take note, but you have to make them to understand that their accounts will be running for 30 days. That's your back office, not the wallet. It will be running for 30 days. At least we should know what the difference between the wallet and the back office. Now, after 30 days, they will be obligated, let me not put the word false, but they will be obligated to renew their account with a back office fee of about $25 in Bitcoin, paid in Bitcoin, paid in Ethereum, or paid in Litecoin. But they will be obligated to renew their accounts for the next 30 days. Now, imagine that you have 10 registered members under you who are to pay the $25 admin fee the following month. You will benefit what we call Bitcoin bounties. Okay, you will benefit what we call Bitcoin bounties. Now, what are these Bitcoin bounties? Admin has made the system so generous that out of the $25 that your downline pays, you are giving 50% of that payment, which is $12.5. Take note, you are giving every payment that your downline does, you are giving a $12.5 out of the $25. The rest goes to admin and the other one goes to you. Withdrawable anytime. Now, this helps you to either renew your account out of the first month, because if you multiply $12.5 times 10, it will give you this $125. It will give you $125. Now, out of the $125, you use your 25 out of the 125 to renew your back office and be given another 10 credit to register 10 more people. So you'll be given like this as you keep renewing your back office. You'll be given 10 more credits to register 10 more people who will be obliged to renew their accounts every 30 days. Now, when they renew your account every 30 days, let's say for the first month, you have 10 people who are paying under you, you gain this $125. You use $25 to renew your own account. The second month, you have in total 20 people. So all the bounties, that's the $12.5 multiplied by 20 gives you this $250. You remove how much? $25 and renew your own account. The third month is the same. So you are just adding $125 every month as you're earning from the bounties paid by your downlines, and this will be your earnings for the next 12 months if you judiciously work like this. So now, the way admin has made it, TBC is no more an issue of you doing prospection for people to join the community, but you are earning some extra cash for yourself. If we follow so far, I will explain again. Now, the first month that you join TBC, you were given 30 days if at all you were registered through the admin credit. Now, putting the business part into consideration with this compensation plan, when you register, your upline should make you understand that after the 30 days run out, you have to do what? You have to renew your back office. As your downline renews his or her back office, you get 12.5. Now, with the 10 admin credits you are given, you are paid 12.5. Multiplied by 10, you get $125. Same thing for the second month, you are paid $250. The third month, you are paid $375. The fourth month, you are paid $500, and so on and so forth. So as you keep having people who renew their back office and who will register and give it 30 days free, the next month, if they see that this is what doing the business part of it, they too will be recruiting their own people, because this admin credit are not just given for those who pay, but they are given for those who join in with the admin credit, which is free of charge, and then later they renew their account. So looking at at you doing this as a business or as a job, you will see that you will be empowering yourself through Bitcoin bounties, which is withdrawable anytime. Now, I would like to share with us how this Bitcoin bounty works. I will log into my back office. Okay, it's already there. Okay. Bounty details. Sorry if some of us may not know how to navigate very well in our various back offices. So okay, now I've gotten to my back office, and I'm at the area where my bounties are shown. These are bounties that I have earned and which I have either used to pay for other people's back office using the bulk credit or bulk payment, which is here. Now, notice that as you are earning these bounties from your downlines, there are three ways you can use these bounties. You can either withdraw them. I don't have anything in my balance now, so this one was supposed to show collect, so it's blurred because it's written here you don't have enough bounty to make a redemption. Now the second one is a redeem for bounty credits. With this second option, You can buy credits which you use to pay for other people's back office. That you used to pay for other people's back office, and the person gives you cash. So that's another way of withdrawing. So if someone says he wants to pay for his or her back office, and you have bounty credits which you have redeemed for the bounties you receive from your downlines, you can use this button to buy credit and pay for the person's back office, and then you keep the cash that the person pays you for it. Then thirdly, you can also withdraw it by renewing your personal account or your back office. So those are the three ways in which you benefit in these bounties. So note that as a merchant or as a user, with these bounties, you are empowered in Bitcoin while helping admin to distribute this TBC to individuals. Now, I will just hurriedly rush to the second part of our discussion, which is the benefits to us as merchants or as users. Now, assume everybody who is here, everybody who is here attending this Zoom meeting, we're about 7 of us, thank God, attending this Zoom meeting, we have something to offer. We are either working in offices, or we are either having personal shops, or self-employed, let me put it that way. Now, the second part says the benefits to us as a merchant or as a user. Now, I will tie this with the last point, which is way forward, because I want to give us time for question and answering, and we have already exhausted about 20 minutes. So, the benefits for these bounties to us as merchants or as users is that you are not just helping admin to distribute this coin, you are empowered financially. You are empowered financially. Now, in other places like Douala, Nigeria, Philippines, we hear that there are people who offer services or goods, either 50%, 100%, or if there was a higher percentage, greater than 100, you will hear that in places they are offering more than 100%. But this is how these merchants, this is not magic for them to offer their goods and services at that percentage, because now TBC is not accepted worldwide. It's still under distribution. But how do you promote users to help them to receive them? Those who are paying with what? With their kringles. Someone comes to you that he wants to pay you for your service in kringles. It should be a downline who is faithful in paying the back office fee. Now, looking at what you need to replenish your business and how the bounties are empowering you, the cash that you get from your bounties, it will depend now the percentage, how you the percentage it will affect the percentage in which you are now putting in reception of your clients who are paying in kringles and so on and so forth. So this is how. All right, Skynet, you've raised up your hand. I'm not yet giving chance for questions, so it's not necessary. Okay, now the way forward is that we need to first of all put this help wanted into full work, so that the monies we get out of these bounties, we use it now to replenish our business, get some gain out of it, then replenish our business. Then we will now be able to receive clients who are paying in what? In percentage of full payment in this thing. Check your audio. If someone else is not getting me, please indicate. Skynet, check your audio, because if nobody else is complaining, it means they can get me. All right. Now, with this help wanted fully explained, before we exhaust the last two, I will give room for questions. If you have a question, yeah, I'm recording the audio. do well to share what you thought. I'm recording the video. I'll paste it by morning on YouTube, then share the link. So if someone has a question, unmute yourself and ask, please. Hello.
We're there.
Yes, sir.
I said we're there.
Okay. Now, I don't know if we have fully understood how the help wanted works.
I think you have enlightened us enough, because when I just read it in the blog, in fact, I went nuts. But now I think I fully understand it.
Okay.
I'm ready to use it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, for example, myself, I am a full-time technician, and I also do computer maintenance, and I have some other small services, computer related services like marketing that I do. And I'm ready to start to accept maybe 50% of full payment in Kringles using this help wanted, because now it's going to empower me to either replenish what I'm doing, or to either have my internet always available to attend to everyone who needs my services. Now, looking at this help wanted, I wish anybody like Ritanash, you are a business lady, I wish you enlighten us how this business you can integrate this help wanted either to your business or what you offer at your place of work. Ritanash, can you get me? Hello? Unmute yourself, please.
Okay.
Okay, I've unmuted you.
No unmute me.
Ritanash, are you there? You have something to say?
No, I don't have for now.
Okay, for now. But I believe from now on you will, because as after this meeting, I will expect us to place advertisements. I will expect us to place advertisements on percentages that are included in your listing. Now, let's take note about this. Let me mute you there. Now, even if we don't have anything to offer as a merchant, but as users, we would love to make monies in TBC, and this is primarily the first way you make monies, through these Bitcoin bounties. Okay, this is primarily how you make monies, through these Bitcoin bounties. And if you commence by making monies through these Bitcoin bounties, you will not worry whether you are making or you are selling your Kringles or not, because some of us are either Kringle sellers or we do registrations. Now, 2 years back, registration of TBC wasn't like this. In fact, when TBC started, everybody who registered paid nothing. But when the population started increasing, saw that there is need for some fees to be placed for users to pay. First, to maintain the system. Secondly, to pay the staff, that's the tech team of everybody. We have people who are web developers. If we have an idea of what web developing is, if it's a system that you are involving millions of people. First, you have to consider things like support, because these millions of users always contact the admin about issues they have using your website. So with TBC, it's not different. So this issue of paying the admin credit and admin takes, paying the admin fee, admin takes 50% for the various purposes I've just explained. Okay, now another thing, if we had the audio I pasted in the group this evening by Mr. Abundance, it is it's good for us to understand that this may be the last redemption, which will be November. This may be the last redemption, which is November, which means the way we have been getting TBC for the past 2 to 3 years plus will not be the same way we'll be getting TBC again, because admin is going to change the system or how TBC is being distributed from next year. Now, this will favor already existing TBCians and Kringlers, but it may not favor those who are coming in probably after November or in January and above, because there have been a lot of complaints that TBC is slow and so on and so forth. So admin has already placed a kind of a structure which you will start implementing from next year. That's why I say it may favor already existing TBCians and Kringlers, and it may not favor those who are coming in from next year. I hope we follow. So it is in our best interest to know that if we have intentions to buy more TBC, or if we need to make our loved ones to know that this November they should be budgeting to get more TBCs, and so on and so forth. Now, another thing I would like us to know is this, so that we understand where TBC is going. All right. Okay, I'm just being notified that I have 10 minutes left. Not this. Okay. I'll share the link for that particular post in the group so that we look at it in our in our private time. Okay, someone is asking if there's any cash out for TBC. Not yet. Okay, Mr. Lambert, not yet. There is no cash out for TBC. Now, TBC is a private entity. Now, the reason why admin is not considering cash out for TBC, because the TBC we are having first is too valuable. Secondly, what we have is not equivalent to what we bought. Now, if I can brief it enough to your understanding, there are two kinds of systems as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. We have the public sector and we have the private sector. TBC is one of the first of its kind, which is a private community-based cryptocurrency. Now, the reason why the admin of this system wants to empower 1 billion people, because he looked at it first in a case where if 1 billion people own a currency, if they decide that this is the money that they are going to be using, right? You won't need to do any exchange, because everywhere you go, you find people who accept this money. All what I'm explaining like this the possibility of 1 billion people having a particular currency, the effect of it is already being felt in places like Nigeria and Philippines, and somehow Douala, because Douala is having one of the great voices in TBC, which is who is our president, Mr. Bederick. So he's trying to enlighten people that there is need for everybody to own. He's trying to enlighten people that there is need for everybody to own this currency. It will break so many boundaries, because this is what Bitcoin was created for in the first place. But it became trapped in the sense that the elites, those who control the financial system, they never understood, or they never got to know how they could merge Bitcoin to the current financial model. But they finally merged it by taking it to the market. First, Bitcoin is manipulated. It goes up and down. You cannot predict when it's going up or when it's going down. But a currency that is off any international or government control, it is privately owned. TBC is self-governed. We have where you can check out all the documents that pertains to its legal standing. When you open kringle.cash, the link, we have it up here. When you open kringle.cash, you will see public notice. When you click here, the browser will trigger another tab. Then you'll be taken to a page where all the documents in PDF versions, how TBC functions and how it's supposed to work, are stored there. So everything you need to know about the mission statement, the article of association, what is expected of you as a TBCian, the documents that pertain legal standing, that's SecREIT. These are legal documents, they're all here. It's open to all persons in the public to download and read. So any other question, please? Any other question? Okay, now I'll assume, okay, Ritanash, you have your finger is raised. Let me unmute you. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I wish to ask if for the economic phase, right?
Yes.
Are we going to experience the economic phase even if we have not obtained the 1 billion people?
Okay, now the economy phase normally is a stage that takes place before mass adoption. Now, like Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin is already experiencing its economy phase, but it's not yet reached the level of mass adoption because we don't have millions of people worldwide who are using it. And I've just explained some of the disadvantages why. But TBC is going to get to its economy phase. That's why admin is highly requesting for this admin fees, which he has made in such a way that we benefit, not only him benefits, but he also benefits used to build the technology that will be launched from next year. I don't know if you follow. So TBC structure is going to change. That's why I reiterated the announcement that this redemption that we are going to have in November may be the last redemption. So the structure of TBC is going to change. If you realize even the wallet we are using now, there are not things like some people who are web developers, there are not things like APIs where you can have a business, you tie your business to the TBC wallet and you receive payment, and your website is integrated to the TBC wallet. And you can receive payment directly when someone is paying direct to the site. So if we look at the wallet, it's too primitive right now. So all of that is going to change. Those are already signs of the economy phase, where the technology that we need to run to accept the billions we are looking for is to be launched by next year by the admin. So you will understand why he's really bent on this issue of monthly of the monthly admin fees. So our responsibility is to be faithful to pay. So how are we faithful? The monies must not come from your pocket. When you get people registered and they are paying, you have your share, you pay, and you are left with the rest in your pocket. It also empowers you as a merchant, because I know you are a merchant. It also empowers you as a merchant to have funds to accept people. Where can I convert Kringles to cash? Master, you don't? Okay. Yeah, thanks very much. Okay. Now, these are questions I may not fully explain because our time is not really much at this moment. But I'll accept other questions that will give me little time to explain. Vitanash, are you clear?
Yes, I am.
All right, all right. Please, any other question, please? Mr. Menge Rodrigue, you are welcome. I think you are joining us where we are almost at the close. But let's be rest assured that this training will be shared in the group because I'm recording it. It will be shared to the group. If not this evening, tomorrow morning, latest we'll have the link. So any other question, please? Or reaction?
Okay, I have another question.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yes. So what happens to those who don't respect the monthly payment?
Okay, now, first, if you don't respect the monthly payment, your back office, remember, it runs only for 30 days. Your back office will be blocked. Things like when you want more TBC, you know what is you do to get more TBC. It involves the back office of both the buyer and the seller. So if you have intentions of following up in same button meetings or other activities that pertains the accumulation of cookies, because cookies are what you generate to get TBC. So all of that, you will not have the advantage if your back office is closed. But now, all of us have more reasons why to keep our back office active, because now TBC, if we are not looking at that way, I'm looking at this way, TBC is now a business. It's now officially a business. So if we are registering people, we'll make them to understand that this is a business. After 30 days, they have to renew their back office. And we remain in contact like this through weekly trainings. I might decide to make it this kind of training like this twice a week, because as from this day, so